Hey, everybody, how's it going? We're doing some Smackdown live from Lyon, France right now. So I'm trying a new camera angle, see how that works. But yeah. So streaming this live on Netflix right now. See, we got us a U.S. title match tonight with Solo Sikoa versus Sami Zayn. I think maybe Sami walks away with the belt tonight. It'd be nice. Although I don't know, they've been building up the MFTs pretty big, so we'll see. I'm not convinced that I really like this camera angle, but we'll see. We'll see. Part of the reason is I don't like the light behind me, but not that light, but that light. All right, so while we're doing a recap of this, I'll kind of give my predictions for what I think is going to happen on Sunday. So we'll start off with the Nikki Bella and Becky Lynch match for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. I think if WWE is smart, in order to kind of build a bigger feud, they let Nikki get the belt. It kind of helps with Nikki's, history and, potentially could, give her more championships. I don't know if she would qualify for, having the, what's it called? The, Grand Slam champion. I don't know if that would make her be that. I know that I think with Becky Lynch is because she was Intercontinental champ. So it'd be nice to see Nikki Bella. I don't know how many events Bella's signed on for. I don't know how long she's signed for contract. But we'll see. I think it would be best. So best for business. Becky won't be hurt by taking a loss from Nikki Bella. Whereas I think Nikki Bella, I think her career she came back, yeah, but I think that her career might actually take a huge, huge hit if, she were to lose to Becky. But, we'll see. Next would be Roman versus Bronson Reed, sorry. I think Roman wins this one. I think that Roman it won't hurt Bronson any by taking the L on this one, although I think that they'll make Bronson look like a huge, huge beast. I think this one is not set up as a gimmick match, probably because there's going to probably be some interference that's going to cause Roman to win. Possibly by the fourth member of the Vision, or as was jokingly called, the Paw Patrol. With those four, oh god, this freaking loser. I'm sorry, I don't like Logan Paul. Period. I just, ugh. We'll talk about him in a minute whenever we talk about him and John Cena. But I think that I do think that Roman wins, whether by DQ or whether by actually getting a clean victory over Bronson Reed after Bronson Reed just squashes the hell out of him. He still manages to pull out the win. Again, since it's a singles match, I think that might be where where domination or where disqualification may come into play. I think it may be where we see Ethan Page maybe as the final member of the Vision. I think that obviously we're gonna have to start building that up in order for us to set up the Survivor Series match, right? I mean, like clearly this is headed for Survivor Series. So I think that we're gonna have to have that. We're gonna have to have a we're gonna have to have that sort of situation or that sort of match where somebody's got to come in and we're getting narrowed down on time. Even though we have WrestlePalooza later on at the end of September, we still have. Then we've I got War Games coming up, and that War Games will be whenever they set this match up, really. So that leaves Sheamus versus Rusev, and then the World Heavyweight title, and then John Cena versus this fool. Let's see what Logan has to say, and then we'll talk about how I think John Cena is going to kick Logan's ass. Hey, Logan, I don't know if you can hear it, but they say you suck. I agree with Cena. You are a parasite. You do. Ooh, catching heat in Paris. Or, well, sorry, Lyon, north of Paris. You don't have a problem with Logan Paul. You people have a problem with change. I'm not a parasite. In fact, dang, I'm the opposite. I'm a disruptor. I don't think Logan Paul knows the definition of a parasite. They're saying F you, Logan. That's in English. They understand. They don't like you, son. They don't like you. You put us on Netflix? You brought us to ESPN. Okay. All right. Bet, fam. Bet. Ooh, you calling it the parent company. They probably don't even have Prime in France because Europe's so strict on their food stuff. Don't speak French. Au revoir. Kick rocks. Goodbye. Good day. I thought you were going to speak English because you're American, fool. How long you guys think that it took him to practice that practice all his little French sayings? Apple nose. You can't see me. My time is now. Should have had that in French, Johnny. Wait, did he drop it? Oh, he dropped it. He didn't bring it down to the ring with him like he normally would. I like the hat. I do. I like the hat. I like the gear. I do like the gear for France. I mean, it looks kind of Americanish, but obviously it's the French flag. But, you know, red, white, and blue. This stadium's crazy. We were in France last I think February 24. My wife and I on an old or a late honeymoon. And that's that France La Défense Center in Lyon is like one of the largest ones there. Obviously, it's not where they're going to be doing Clash in Paris, but it's actually a pretty nice sized stadium up in Lyon. Merci, Sina. Merci, Sina. Notice how they didn't say appearing for the last time in Lyon, France. I guess they did. Pointing to his wife. I hate they killed the storyline with The Rock, though. Like, I hate that they ended up killing it. I wonder if it was a Rock decision or if it was a Cena decision. Damn, you are stupid. Agreed. Second.
You can't do it all alone. If we don't have the fans, we don't have a show. They're not going to get left behind, dude. They set the pace. All right, we're just here to make it a good time for them. They're the ones that hold the keys to whether or not you will join our family and have a career over 25 matches. Do you understand? And dude, when I look at you, I see so much potential. And I think that's why people get so angry. We want to root for you. I mean, look at you, man.
We don't want to root for him. I don't want to root for him. Fuck him.
To places we've never seen before.
Sorry. F him.
knows you won't put 1 ounce of effort to try and really understand what it is we actually do around.
Because he doesn't give a shit, Cena. He does not care. Logan Paul does not care about anybody but Logan Paul.
If this young man did his homework, he would understand that he's not a disruptor. He's just a wannabe. You're standing in the ring with one of the original disruptors, Holmes. A man who wore jorts and sneakers even though they said he'd be fired if he did. A man who changed up championships and pissed off purists. A man who rapped his way to WrestleMania. You talking like me now and you knocking people out with the brass knucks? I was doing that 20 years ago and mine said word life.
Basic thugonomics.
Logan Paul, that is your first lesson in basic thugonomics.
Hell yeah.
The Maverick Logan Paul is nothing more than a dollar store John Cena.
Timu John Cena.
But no,
Timu John Cena.
accomplishments. You say you bring us Netflix. You say you bring us ESPN. You claim your influence is responsible for these accolades. You claim it is your influence that carries us to where we are now. Your influence is not what it was, and we all know it. I don't know if you saw, but yesterday I saw a list. A list of the top 25 influencers in the world. Your boys were on there. Drewski, what up, Drewski? I Show Speed was on there. Cassinet was on there. Your name, nowhere to be found.
Ooh.
I think it's time I talk to you as a friend and you need to face the facts. You made videos of stunts and pranks when you were 12. You dropped a few diss tracks when you were 18. And now at 30 years old, when you make the front page, it is for the wrong reasons. You didn't bring your influence to us. Your influence is shrinking and you're desperate. And now you're searching for a new revenue stream. You are not here to save wrestling. You are here to save your own ass.
Fuck yeah.
I'm not shut up because everybody in here is riding this way. These people, they do not fear change, dude. They just see through fake. Excusez-moi, je suis désolé.
That's good French.
Je ne comprends pas, mais vous chantez bien. Il n'est pas content parce qu'il est stupide. Je parle français. My French isn't too polished, but I'm not stupid, dude. I'm real. Something that you're not. You're a gimmick. And until you can be real, and until you can give your heart to this business, they'll always see you as just a gimmick. They see through fake, and everyone is disgusted with you because we.
Hence the reason Cena gave up his heel thing, because we saw through it. Uncle Howdy sitting in the front row?
This right here is a teachable moment.
Or just somebody with a mop on their head?
In our family is. You stay right there. Listen up. Listen up. You listen, you dumbass. This is important. Respect. Respect in our family is when you having a bad day and you say some stuff that's hurtful to a person, they know you're just having a bad day and they give you a pass because it's all love and it's all good. And respect, Logan Paul, respect is the ability to the next time you see that person, you know it, John, is the next time you see that person is to say, I'm sorry, I was having a bad day, and thank you for being there for me when I most needed you. Yo, hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I was having a bad day. Thank you so much for being there for me when I needed you most. I love you too, man.
He did that on the video the other day too. That I saw a short where he was recording a video. Somebody was recording a video of him. He's like, "I'm all about permission and respect." So ask for permission.
John Cena went from Make-A-Wish to Break-A-Wish real quick, and now he's back. Calling me fake, John. Yeah, right. Professional pretender. Wrap it up. Wrap it up? No problem. You asked for this match, dickhead. And now you got it.
Oh.
You got the disappearer versus the disappointment. You got the paragon versus the parasite. You got the greatest of all time versus Logan Paul. And you asked for this match. And you better polish your game. You got 24 hours to whip yourself into the best they've ever seen. Because if after Sunday they still don't think you're worthy, you will not save wrestling. Hell, you won't even ruin wrestling. Wrestling will ruin you.
John Cena just fucking murdered Logan Paul. Just murdered. Murked. Straight murked.
Top love from John Cena here tonight.
Undefeated on the mic, but don't ever forget that Logan Paul is one punch away from putting John Cena on his backside.
We'll check in the locker room area with our own Kathy Kelly.
John Cena nicked himself shaving, looked like.
Street Profits and B-Fab, and guys, tonight you stepped into a #1 contenders match against Carmelo Hayes and The Miz. Now, after the recent run of success that you both have had, how do you navigate one of the final hurdles to reclaiming the tag titles?
Look, fam, we want to step closer to those titles. What we got to do is focus, and the dub is ours.
I mean, they're on a little run right now. That's cute. But at the end of the day, Melo is not him. And Miz is all.
Full. Oh.
They've been running the tag division in all of WWE for the last 8 years.
She's basically saying is B-Fab and Street Profits are always up. And we want
8 years. There's a long time.
Holy
blood running through your veins.
crap.
Does it run through his? Are you real? Family. Because of why it's 6.
Ooh.
And when you come for us and fail, you're going to find out if he really is your brother.
Oh my God. He is looking more and more like his brother. Like every day.
Tag Team Championship match.
The Queen. Actually, let her have a longer entrance that time before Alexa cut her off. Lexi Cabrera. Aw, watch out!
Oh, wait a minute! Chelsea Green from behind, taking Charlotte out of the knee. Alba Fire attacking Alexa Bliss.
Well, moments before this tag championship match was about to start, Chelsea Green's secret Hervis getting the jump on the tag champs.
Not just the secret Hervis, that's actually Chelsea Green.
Finally, officials around here trying to separate these two teams. They're supposed to battle for the tag titles.
Alright, I will be right back. Oh, there's Squid Games 3. Alright, so we're back. Let's see here. What we got going on?
Happy Gilmore 2, rated PG-13. Dad loves you, Rex.
Hmm.
I'm so sorry. I got some gorilla glue.
This is the first time.
That's a pretty good sequel. Had to change my my attire.
These aren't random attacks.
I was working this morning and
What the hell happened? Wednesday happened.
But you will be much more than that. You will be a demon hunter. Let's get battle ready. You think we're just gonna let you steal our fans? You're gonna have to fight us for them.
that's a weird like. And apparently my oldest child is interested in that.
One matchup underway. Chelsea Green versus Alexa Bliss. And Alexa with a fast press hammer away on Green.
I mean, the fact that this is a singles match is an utter disgrace, Michael Cole.
A disgrace. Wait a minute. The number one contenders, Fire, got a little too cute as they attacked Charlotte Flair and her injured knee before the match even got underway. Trying to gain an unfair advantage, but they did so much damage. Charlotte can't compete. They lost their tag team championship opportunity. Now there's a one-on-one match.
Nicholas Aldis should have made this a 2-on-1 tag championship match.
Shut up, Wade.
Should be defending this on her own.
You've been working with Tess for way too long. You sound like an idiot.
We should go on strike. We're in France. They love going on strike. Let's do it now in support of Chelsea Green.
And Alexa Bliss out of harm's way. Nice takedown to Green. And Alexa all fired up.
Oh, well, that's why this became a 1-0-1.
Oh, and Alexa makes her pay.
As a receipt.
Fired up is Alexa Bliss right here, but perhaps
And Chelsea takes control of the
I,
United States.
I'm torn on this one, man. I love Alexa Bliss, but
Got too full of themselves. They got too
I'm
major mistake.
I like Chelsea Green too. I mean,
They cost themselves a tag team title opportunity. How can you
I still want Matt Cardona to come back to WWE, but I don't think he ever will.
big moment here in Lyon, and once again showing major issues with Chelsea Green. He has a horrible bias, and he might be the worst GM in history.
maybe Chelsea should act a bit better at Green now? And a big
Oof.
kick of Bliss and drops her. I'm not quite sure what a win for Green gets them tonight, Wayne. I mean,
Well, it just adds further momentum. When you look at the history between these two, they took out Bliss 2 weeks ago. They pinned Charlotte Flair last week. Another win here, and damn, Nicole, is he gonna deny them?
I wonder if Alexa Bliss has got a stock in like whatever company she uses fishnets from, because she ruins them every night that she wrestles.
Chelsea Green was not prepared for a singles match, so she has a built-in excuse. But this is not a woman who needs an excuse now. Chelsea Green once again firmly in control. You're absolutely
Hmm.
It's going to be really interesting to form a band without seeing each other. I want a girl group.
I 100% want to be in a boy band. This is like making
Oh God, is there another making band?
bands will form, but will they have the chemistry to win?
I want you to just go for it.
building the band.
Because making the band was taken, so now they have to build the band.
Sir, Mark. No, he better put a DEA on the back of that mob. They'll be slaying nothing over here, honey. Thank you. Hello. Ooh, Lord. Welcome to the Bahamas.
Well, I think I found like what might be one of my first streams that's not about wrestling, but it's actually about legal thing, which my name of my firm, name of my channel started as. But looks like there's a legal battle going on in NASCAR between Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin's race team versus NASCAR. So I'm gonna have to look into that and see what's going on. I know a little bit about it, but I haven't really followed NASCAR for several years. But I'll have to look into that and see what's going on with that, because the article I just saw the headline for says courtroom battle between 2311 Racing or 23XI Racing, whatever you want to call it, and NASCAR turns nasty. So
This could be fun.
quarterback season 2,
Everyone's gonna say, well, they're just
Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders.
Every year the talent gets better and better and better.
There's 100 more girls who would love to do this job.
Very honest to make people happy and to make it look easy.
Alexa Bliss trying to fight back into this match against Chelsea Green, but Chelsea's been dominating.
The one-way traffic for the last 3 or 4 minutes. You can see Bliss really is fading now. And going big is Chelsea Green.
Missile drop kick, now goes Bliss.
Absolute bullseye, but fortuitous roll out of the ring there by Alexa Bliss, but pounced on immediately.
Now Chelsea bouncing Alexa off the announce table face first.
Man, I really hope. I mean, I kind of like.
Whipped onto the barricade and Bliss turns things around.
I miss the screens like around on the light boards around and everything. Although it's kind of weird, I mean, to do advertisements, but I got used to it. Now I'm back to just having like just the regular ring apron, and hope for Sunday for Clash they have the light boards up.
Regroup and crawl back into the ring
Oh, Drew McIntyre's going to be live tonight.
On arrival and now right for the pickings for Chelsea. Ooh.
Bliss gaining momentum. And down goes Green, and here comes Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, Lexi, get him. Oof.
Pressure given her top Bliss. Cover. And kick out at 2, you were saying.
Chelsea looked a little shocked to kick out.
Realizes now that Chelsea's in trouble.
Chelsea is still ticking, however, one of the most durable superstars we have. Forget the theatrics, forget the joking around. Chelsea Green is legit in that ring. And immediately
Chelsea Green is good, and now I will give her credit. She is a she is a pretty good wrestler. I will definitely give her credit on it. She's definitely gotten a lot better. She's grown the last couple years. Maybe all that practice time with Matt got her prepared. Oh. All right.
Alexa Bliss really is on a mission tonight. A woman who feels she is wronged and seeking vengeance on behalf.
I'm a fire now. Trying to get involved.
Knees coming up.
Top rope now for Bliss.
Yep. Called it.
Twisted Bliss, and Chelsea got her knees up. And now Green looking for
Unprettier. Oh, no. Sister Abigail. Oh, no.
standing
Oh.
switch now by Bliss. One for Green.
Okay.
One for Bliss. Roll up now. Shoulders down. Got her. What a performance by Bliss tonight. Looking for revenge after her tag team partner Charlotte Flair was taken out by the Secret Hermes.
Total disaster for Chelsea Green, who came here tonight to claim gold and simply did not get the chance.
Alexa Bliss victorious here tonight. Now Alba Fire with a kick from behind, dropping Bliss.
Of course.
Losing out of the Secret Service.
Yeah, they're not done here. Chelsea Green, Alba Fire, 2-on-1 assault. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, whipping out here on one leg to come to the aid of her partner.
Well, this can't be right.
They're not friends.
100% against Chelsea and Alba Fire.
Yeah, but you gotta give Charlotte Flair a hell of a lot of credit. Out here on one leg to defend the honor of her tag team partner.
All the drive in the world and doing damn well here on
Unpretty her.
The Empress
Charlotte's boob almost popped out.
to Charlotte Flair.
ugly looking face first, and now this gory face buster for good measure.
Like, Charlotte's definitely coming out from underneath.
Green and Fire again send a message to the banged up tag team champions.
That championship opportunity has to be coming their way soon.
Let's go to Kathy Kelly.
No, she lost. They don't get an opportunity for tag team champions.
Yeah, guys, I'm here with Sami Zayn and
Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn.
Definitely on your side. You already have a United States Championship match tonight against
Sammy,
Solo Sikoa.
nobody
How are you
buttons
feeling
the
about
top button on a polo.
I feel great. You really hit it on the head there, Kathy. I feel like I feel renewed. You're on Smackdown. I feel like that last month or so I was on Raw. It really, I just didn't feel like the best version of myself. I felt, I don't know, very much in my own head. And sometimes when you get emotional like that, self-doubt starts to creep in. But I'm not feeling any of that. Honestly, the way I'm feeling tonight is the way I felt the night I main evented WrestleMania. I feel the way I felt when I ended the longest reigning Intercontinental Championship reign of all time at WrestleMania. I'm feeling totally confident. So now it's just time to go out there and do it, and there's no better place to do it than Lyon. Parce que Lyon, ce soir, on va avoir un nouveau champion.
Sami Zayn looking to win his first United States Championship. He takes on Solo Sikoa tonight. Well, Wade, congratulations are in order for obviously a great friend of ours and his lovely wife, Brandy. Cody Rhodes and his wife welcoming into the world their newborn, Lionella Runnels.
Aw, I didn't know Brandy was pregnant.
To Cody and Brandy. Well, Wade, you got an opportunity to check out the critically acclaimed documentary series that is streaming on Netflix now, known as WWE Unreal. It is just a great behind-the-scenes look at what goes on here on a weekly basis in WWE. Here's a sneak peek.
I'm excited about this fabric. I think this one I'm gonna try to use. I like because it's very sparkly. The only thing is that it's see-through, and I didn't realize it was see-through.
How do you not realize it's see-through?
We don't know what we're doing, but we're gonna figure it out. Anytime you see me in the ring, the gear that I'm wearing, I make. And so all of my gear myself. Most girls, they get somebody else to make their gear for them.
So what I'm hearing is when Bianca retires, and she'll go be part of the ring gear crew, making ring gear for everybody.
I made my own ring gear. What did you do?
You can get Seth some pointers.
We're struggling. Well, there's a restaurant, the harbor. We have to come up with $2 million.
I'm going to take control of things.
Welcome to my opium startup.
The DEA was here.
Selling drugs. It's hard to find your way back.
Doom, 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 doom.
Let's get battle ready.
You think we're just gonna let you steal our fans? You're gonna have to fight us for them.
What's up, man?
No, you better put a DEA on the back of that mob. They'll be slaying nothing over here. Thank you. Hello.
Oh, so back to what we were talking about earlier. Sorry, about predictions for Clash. So Cena, Logan Paul. Cena's career cannot handle a loss to Logan Paul. I don't care that he's the GOAT. I don't care if he. I mean, we know that his last face run, he put over pretty much everybody. And I really hope that for the final rest of his matches, he doesn't do that. I really hope that Cena wins out, beats it all, keeps kicking ass, and you know, like Logan Paul, he's new enough in his career that he can take the L from the greatest of all time. One of the GOATs. But John Cena, I think it'll put a huge bruise on his career by losing to somebody like Logan Paul. I personally think that Logan Paul, again, I mean, my personal feelings aside about Logan Paul, it has nothing to do with his wrestling. I mean, the guy's talented as a wrestler. I'll give him credit, but I don't like him. I've never liked him. I've never liked anything that he's ever done. I've never been a fan.
Hey, we're in Lyon tonight for Friday Night Smackdown,
But
then we
I
have
don't really care.
Sunday, of course, is in Paris. Here's a
I
look
like
on the left-hand
good
side of your
wrestling.
screen.
I like good matches, and you know, watching this. Hopefully, Cena kicks his ass and Cena wins. I really hope so. But
And then Clash in Paris at 2 o'clock on the East Coast, and then of course the post-show immediately following.
yeah, I think Cena wins. I think Cena wins. I think you know, and obviously I don't know if Brock's gonna be there at Clash, if he's gonna show up, and you know, him and I mean that would make the most sense if they really want to have this match and build up this match leading into. Sorry, I'm not listening to Malachi Black. I like him, but I just don't want to hear him talk. Oh, he's starting a feud with Damian Priest again. So yeah, so I again I think Cena wins. Cena can take it, and I think I mean I would love for Lesnar to show up if they're really going to build this up, because otherwise they haven't really been advertising for Lesnar. So you would think that they were going to have Lesnar there, but then again they didn't really advertise him for showing up at you know, SummerSlam and attacking Cena either. So I mean it makes sense, at least not that I'm aware of. That leads us to Sheamus versus Rusev, the Donnybrook match. There's some speculation going around that Sheamus wins this, and then him and Rusev team back up and be the, what was it, the Nations League, whatever the group was, the League of Nations or whatever it was with him and Cesaro. But I think maybe maybe. I think Sheamus wins. Either way, I think Sheamus wins. Just depends on what they really want to do with it. If they're going to push Rusev really hard, then Rusev wins. But I think Sheamus, I don't know how much longer Sheamus has got in the business.
Thanks, Damian. Great job.
But yeah, I think Sheamus pulls that one out and wins that. So, oh God, who's this? Mishin? Yeah, Mishin.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Montana, California.
So
Opportunity for Meechin tonight. If Meechin can knock off the official representative of the United States champion, Julia Kiana James, Meechin may earn herself a championship opportunity. Meechin James live.
Mishin wins this one, I think. I bet. But that leads us to, the good old-fashioned Donnybrook match. I mean, I think that's gonna be good. It's otherwise known for us as, you know, street fight, but it's, you know, it's really the only gimmicky match on the card. Technically, I guess. I mean, I guess you could say Fatal 4-Way is kind of gimmicky because there's no real disqualifications in a Fatal 4-Way. But I think Sheamus. Oh, that's interesting. It's a commercial without a commercial. Yeah, I think Sheamus pulls it out, and I mean, that would be a cool concept if they do put him back to being a tag team, because let's face it, I have to agree, the Raw tag team division is kind of stale. You know, you've got New Day. You got the New Day that's, you know, and then the Wyatt. Is the Wyatt 6? No, Wyatt 6 is on Smackdown. Who's the... I don't remember who the tag team champions are on Raw right now. I'm having a brain fart, but that also is because of what time it is. I need to take my medicine.
Madison Mac Center. That's Friday, September 12th, 2 weeks from tonight. Tickets are on sale now at UNLVtickets.com. Now, Meechin could punch her ticket to a United States Championship opportunity if she can knock off Kiana James.
I really have no interest in this match. Like, none whatsoever.
So Kiana James, the official representative of Julia, known for her business acumen. At one point in her life, she was voted one of the America's top young business achievers. But is it a smart business move, Wade, for Kiana to put herself in her first ever match on Smackdown, where if Meechin wins, she gets an opportunity perhaps at the title?
Yeah, she's effectively playing roadblock. She's here to assist the career of Julia, help Julia navigate the business and cultural difficulties Julia may find being in business in the US. But here's the thing about Kiana James, mega brave businesswoman, yes, but also a former tag champion in NXT alongside Fallon Henley. And one look at this businesswoman and her physique, you can tell this woman can go in the ring too. There are many sides to Kiana James.
An All-American a number of times over in gymnastics. Mentioned her.
Oh, it's Balor and McDonough, so Judgment Day. Yeah, they keep putting it on Judgment Day. I mean, keep putting those belts on them. I think, yeah, I agree. I think that Rusev and Sheamus need to team up, but the problem is, you know, if they put them in the Raw division, they're both SmackDown stars. So what? You gonna move them over? Damn, that match was quick. Meechin landed on her neck.
Madness. And we got a small sample of that tonight. Julia irate and a vicious assault on the woman who wants to come after her title. Well, ladies and gentlemen, after
Drew. Maybe we get a sixth match at Clash. Maybe we get a Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre. I mean, that'd be cool because I'm tired of the 5-match things going on at freaking PLE's WWE. Listening? Tired of the 5 matches. It's always 5 matches. 5 matches. 5 matches. I got 5 words for you. We want more Paul Levesque. Did you hear me, Triple H? I said we want more. Just kidding. You do you. Yeet. So, all right. I think we were talking. We got 2 minutes on these commercial break here. So, WWE Championship. No way Seth Rollins loses it. Okay. With that said, I mean, he just got the belt. It's been less than a month, right? Now, granted, Punk had it all of 5 minutes, which, you know, is turnabout's fair play with Punk, because Punk did the same thing to was it McIntyre? He caused McIntyre to lose after he won the belt. But again, my gut tells me that there's no way that Seth Rollins loses that belt. He will not. He won't drop the title. With that said, I mean, they still have to have a feud, right, between Punk and Rollins. They have to continue that feud. I mean, that's still clearly not finished. I will say this though. I used to always think that they had like real heat with each other, real hatred. With that said, I watched WWE Unreal on Netflix, and the two of them standing there talking about, like, you know, spots and what they were going to be doing as far as for WrestleMania, when Paul turned on both Punk and Reigns to align with Rollins. Yeah, so I think that obviously, you know, that's nowhere near done, right? But yeah, seeing them talk on Unreal, it just made me think that, okay, maybe they don't really have the heat that they really have. I mean, I think there probably was some real heat back when, you know, when Phil originally left WWE. I think there probably was some heat. But you gotta remember, man, like, the Shield was brought in by Punk, or to help Punk, by Paul Heyman. So, you know, like, I'm sure that they, working together, they had some sort of friendship. But yeah, I'm sure that after Phil left, I mean, granted, it wasn't Phil's decision to leave. You know, he got his stuff dropped off to him on his wedding day to April. So, sorry, AJ. But, you know, again, it wasn't Punk's whatever. Whether it was a decision to leave, whether it was a decision to, you know, he just wasn't going to renew his contract, or they weren't going to renew his contract, whatever happened. Punk's back. We all want Punk to win the title. I think we all want we want Punk to win the title as much as we wanted Cody Rhodes to win the title. If not more, we want Punk to have the belt. Of course, they'll probably give it to us eventually, but obviously this is also leading to a feud probably at WrestleMania, maybe WrestleMania 42 in Vegas for the redo. DEAUX, not redo as in DO, like you need to redo it. I think it's part 2. I think that, you know, obviously they're going to be setting that up for Roman versus Rollins. You know, obviously we know why. We now know why Rhodes wasn't there for last week, because his wife was giving birth now. So,
behind the barricade, you slip under the ring. No?
Oh, are you scared, Drew?
Kissing Cody Rhodes' arse. Any medical update? Nope. Didn't think so.
There's no medical update because it was his wife was having a baby. He's on paternity leave. Let's see what Drew's got to say.
Andy, wanna face me like a man, I'll fight you. I just want to talk. So give France what they want, get out here and let them sing your song.
I hear voices in my head. Come on, Aldous, give us what we want. Give us another match for Sunday. Designed to keep you safe. But when you start getting questioned, you start questioning your fate. Have the voice that is the savior. Have love and loves the hate. Love the voice that is his knowledge and the power. I hear voices calling, I hear arrows dying, I taste blood that's trying, I feel testifying, I hear voices in my head, they count to me, they understand, they talk to me, they talk to me. They tell me things that I will do. They tell me things I'll do to you. They talk to me. Talk to me. They talk to me. Interesting fact I learned. This will be the first PLE that John Cena will ever have done in France. Oh, that's pretty cute. Good job, Randy. That kid doesn't need a certificate of authenticity. This is have Netflix. Here you go. I hear voices in my head. They count to me. They understand. They talk to me. That was funny. Listen for it. Listen for it. They tell me things I'll do to you. They talk to me. Talk to me. RKO everybody. Randy's just soaking it in. The whole time Drew's blood's just boiling. Like a true Scotsman. I can say that as a part Scotsman. Actually, I'm a lord. My wife bought me a piece of that land thing where you get by the land and you become a lord. Randy. Yeah.
Randy, if you'll indulge me for 2 minutes, I've got something to say, and I've got a feeling if you listen to me.
He's just gonna smack him. He's not gonna say anything.
If you attacked me last week for you, that's fine. If you attacked me last week because you're embarrassed about SummerSlam, that's fine too. You did pick Jelly Roll as a tag team partner, to be fair.
If you attacked me because you think Cody Rhodes is your friend, that's not fine at all.
Why not?
Cody is nobody's friend. He doesn't know how to be friends with people. He's a liar, a manipulator, a politician.
A manipulator.
I did say hear me out, as long as you're listening. When you were out for 2 years, major back surgery, I guarantee Cody was in constant contact with you, always on the phone, checking in. You gave him all the details about what was going on with your recovery. And Randy, that wasn't friendship. That was intel to use against you.
What the hell are you talking about, Drew?
When Randy Orton hesitated to punt Cody Rhodes in the head because he's your friend, well, Cody didn't hesitate. He went right for your back. He attacked your back because he knew how to hurt you. He knew how to hurt you because you told him, Randy. You gave him the answers. You know it's true, and you know it's true, Randy. At this point, look at me, Randy. I can see you thinking. At this point, if you believe he's your friend, you're naive. Randy, at this point, if you believe Cody Rhodes is your friend, you're an idiot.
You truly make a very compelling argument. You do. I'll have to give that some thought. But if you think that I dropped your ass last week for Cody, you're wrong. I dropped you last week, Drew. Because I think you're a prick.
And a Glasgow kiss headbutt from McIntyre to Orton. Randy got a bit too close.
Well, to be clear, last week was a sneak attack on McIntyre. It's a very different story this week.
McIntyre measuring Randy Orton. Looking to claim Orton back to the stage.
Oh!
Harm's way.
Crazy reactions and reflexes of the Viper saved the day right there. And now awakening the worst thoughts in the mind.
Orton's got
Vintage Orton.
He wants him. Vintage Orton with a dreaming DDT.
Those mind games of McIntyre just bounce off the Viper and pulling out the worst demons.
He's not going to get the RKO, though.
That place where he hears
Yeah,
the voice
here they
of
come.
Donkey targeting McIntyre. Now security.
RKO them all. RKO them all.
To prevent this from going even
Including Shane Helms right there. Hurricane. Is that Hurricane?
Goodness, the security got here in
Now they've got to get Randy out of here. Randy! RKO! Everybody!
Yep, Hurricane.
An RKO to Hurricane!
Nobody is safe when the Viper sees Ray.
And now McIntyre.
Oh no,
Sitting
go,
duck.
go.
Sitting duck. Orton gonna put McIntyre. And Drew McIntyre rolling out of harm's way. And Drew just saved himself.
Take his own career too in the process. The most dangerous move in history of WWE. Milliseconds away from connecting with McIntyre's stomach.
Come on, Aldis. Give us McIntyre versus Orton at Clash. I'm the Miz, and I'm awesome.
You stealing my wins. We're winning. You've won more in the past 2 weeks than the entire time I was gone. I don't play that. You won more in the last 2 weeks than you have in a full year. with me as your partner. So who's really up and who? This isn't a you or me thing. This is an us thing. Together we're a team. We share our glory. We win tonight, you get a shot at a title. Isn't that what you wanted, to be a champion? Yeah. This doesn't happen often. This is magic. We have lightning in a bottle. You just want to throw it all out. You need to harness it. Then together, we're a team. And we are Mellow Don't Miss. And we are us here. There's always different perceptions. But perception isn't reality. Can you handle that? Don't let a reality check that you can't cash.
God, yeah, man, they are making him look more and more like Wyndham.
I'll tell you what, maybe Miz should counsel Carmelo Hayes a little bit about what the Wyatt Six are all about. Miz has been through a lot with them.
Yeah, they are making Bo Dallas look more and more like more and more like Wyndham. Like it's crazy. Can't believe it's been 2 years ago. It's been 2 years, 5 days ago.
Well, the Profits not only want the smoke, they want their tag team titles back. But in order to do that, they've got to knock off Mellow Don't Miss, #1 contender tag match. Up next on Smackdown.
I didn't know that. So JoJo, JoJo is actually a ring announcer now for AEW. Apparently, she started doing that the beginning of this year. I shocked. I didn't know that. I'm surprised they didn't bring her back to WWE, or maybe she didn't want to go back to WWE because it would remind her too much of Wyndham. I don't know. But yeah, no, I think that they're making Bo Dallas, aka Taylor Rotunda, look more and more like Wyndham. I mean, maybe it's Taylor doing it on his own, but Taylor's definitely put on some weight, and he's a bigger guy like Wyndham was. Once again, another commercial without a commercial. Kind of weird. Ten seconds. Mellow don't Miz. I mean, this can't be the main event, is it?
Sunday, WWE in Paris. Create a masterpiece.
What the hell are they showing Rhea for? Rhea's not going to be there.
WWE Clash in Paris.
Sorry, and I was wrong earlier. The La Defense Arena is actually in, well, it's not in Paris, but it's the one in, it's the one, but it's not the one I was thinking about in Lyon.
It's Fireball. Best whiskey in America. Enjoy.
You gonna drink this, Nick?
For the day I've had truth.
Yes. You ain't got nothing else? My bad.
Nick, that was your chance.
The Street Profits have this capacity crowd on its feet.
Always party time when this group
I thought they were doing the Daniel Bryan yes for a minute there.
explode, because the Street Profits will book themselves a tag title match against the Wyatt.
You need to get down on their knees, Hopkins. I gotta say, I like Miz. I've always liked Miz, whether he's a heel or a face. I've always liked him. I mean, going back to, I watched the first or the season of Real World that Miz was on, and followed Miz's career through all of the episodes of the challenge, Real World Road Rules Challenge, before it just became the challenge. I didn't know it's been like 24 years since Miz was on there. I mean, that basically put him whenever he was like 18, 19, somewhere like that. But
Taking on the Lyon 6 this coming Sunday at Clash in Paris. Mello seemed to be a bit upset later with the fact that Miz, in his mind, has stolen the victory for his team the last couple of weeks. Miz put a pretty good political spin on it.
Not at all. Miz won the match for the team 2 weeks in a row, which is why they've got themselves to this position. And Carmelo Hayes, it's the folly of youth, it's petulance, but ultimately he is a winner right now because of his mentor, the Miz.
Miz is gonna start. Mello's gonna immediately tag in.
Quickly start listening to the veteran.
Well, Mello don't Miz knocked
Well,
off
I guess not.
City Machine Guns and practicing over the past couple of weeks to earn this opportunity tonight. Montez Ford will start things off against the Miz. Street Profits, of course, former three-time tag team champion.
Montez Ford, aka Mr. Belair, Mr. Bianca Belair.
To the Street Profits in 2025, they actually won tag gold in Barcelona back on the tour in March. It would appear this continent loves the Street Profits.
So remember, it was the Wyatt 6 who took the tag team gold away from the Profits back in July. Double team now by Dawkins and Ford, and Miz put it in face first. And now the powerhouse of the team, Angelo Dawkins.
Talk about the hot streak that Mello don't miss are on the Profits.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's not the. This isn't the main event. Main event's
Against
the United States Championship.
Angelo
Damn, Dawkins just ran through Mello Don Miz.
now into the corner, that corkscrew splash by Angelo Dawkins. Now to the other side, that step up in Zaguri, caught him in the side of the head.
That big dude's moving.
really has been the difference maker since they returned at the Royal Rumble. They are the biggest and strongest team in the division.
What a right hand. Miz
to their advantage. And once again, the Miz playing. Oh, there, a beautiful execution from Mello.
A little twist on the nothing but net as Mello takes control. Mello's got a fan club here in Lyon, France.
Rightly so, the kid is brilliant.
That's weird. It says we're in a commercial break, but it's still playing right now.
Career here on
And
Smackdown.
why is that?
It's sometimes a lack of experience at the very top level. Look, Mello perhaps is the all-time success story in NXT. There is a jump when you move to Raw or Smackdown. And Mello hasn't quite navigated that hurdle yet, but with this on his side, here's a man who's done it all. Can't fail.
Look at hang time by Mello into the leg drop. Miz, of course, a multi-time WWE champion, 8 times. He's won the Intercontinental Championship in his career, United States title a couple of times, and perhaps most important for this situation, Wade, Miz a 9-time tag team champion.
Two-time Grand Slam champ, won in the main event of WrestleMania. Has a kind of resume that the rest of the locker room would kill for. Yeah, he gets zero respect from anyone.
Dawkins, nice roll up there, kick out by Miz at 2. Miz with a boot to the face, and again, the veteran Miz has taken over.
You know what they'll say? Nope. Where's Joe Tess when you need him?
I took Spanish in high school. I'm not very good at that either.
You can barely do English sometimes.
You're right. Miz out to the corner. There's the clothesline. And Mello gonna make it pay with that springboard clothesline. Cover now by Mello on Dawkins and a kick out at 2.
Mello can just spring like a puma.
I mean, he is so flashy, agile. He's got all the tools. He has all the potential in the world. And maybe Miz is that missing ingredient to finally get Mello over the top.
There's no maybe about it. 2 wins, 2 weeks in a row. A third one here. You go into the Clash in Paris to contend for the gold.
Man, you got the Wyatt 6-way.
Good luck with that. We all know that Miz has had several issues with the Wyatt 6 in the past. It's surprised he's actually gunning for that opportunity.
Look at Mello taking advantage as Miz distracts the official Daphne LaShawn. You know, Bo Dallas and very cryptic messages throughout the night tonight. Remember what Dexter Loomis did to the Miz a number of years ago? Actually kidnapped the man.
Yes, he did, but that was after Miz had failed to pay Dexter Loomis for his services, if I recall correctly. And once again, Mello tagging the veteran Miz when Miz really didn't want it. It worked out well there, but that's the kind of thing that can pull this team down.
Well, that's what Miz has done to Mello the past couple of weeks.
He's done it and then immediately won the match. That's the point. Mello hasn't just done that. He's tagged himself in to get some glory.
Are you saying that they wouldn't have won if Miz didn't tag in?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Interesting.
Flashy is great. You can do 95% of the flashy stuff, but if you can't close it out with a victory, it is worthless. That's where Miz comes in. The 5% that gets you the win.
This crowd has been electric tonight. Raucous all night long in Lyon, France for Friday Night Smackdown. 2 nights away from the first ever premium live event in this country, just north of us in Paris. And Angelo Dawkins now trying to fight through, trying to make a tag. Almost there. Mello trying to hang on. Remember, the winner of this matchup gets the Wyatt 6 for the tag titles at Clash in Paris Sunday. Big right hand by Dawkins. Mello taken out.
Sorry guys, I got some orders for a client that I got to get sent out.
Pace of this match is going to pick up. What a cross body!
Just ludicrous levels of height from Montez Ford, and now dropping the hammer.
And there's the clothesline of the Miz.
Ford. Gutsy, heroic, valiant, and damn good.
Off the back suplex into the kip up, and Montez Ford's in control.
The kings of the tag game here in WWE.
Wow! Standing moonsault by Ford, kick out by Miz.
Getting the height of this leap from Montez Ford came crashing down on the sternum of the Miz, who hasn't won the same since.
Miz will try to walk it to the floor. Ford gonna make him pay with a step up in Zaguri. Miz now. Face first goes Ford off the DDT.
That speaks volumes.
Cover. Both legs hooked. Kick out by Ford.
Durability of the Miz and tells you exactly why that man has won so many championships in his career and may be well heading towards another opportunity this Sunday if he can put Montez Ford away
And
here.
he's calling for the skull-crushing finale. That is one Miz choke. Now a little payback. Maybe.
But Montez Ford didn't see it. It could be crucial here.
Yeah, Mello is the legal man. Montez Ford taking Miz out. Ford now going to head up top. But Miz isn't legal. Mello in the other corner. From the heavens, Ford.
Ford thinks he's got it won.
Splash by Mello. It looked like the McDonald's arches. Cover. And a kick out at two. By Montez Ford.
What an astounding series of events. Montez Ford from the heavens against the illegal man Miz, when the legal man, unbeknownst to Montez Ford, Mello hits the splash, and somehow Tez keeps cooking.
Wait, you've been bragging for months about how competitive this tag team division is here on Friday Night Smackdown. You weren't kidding.
Oh, it's absolutely bananas. A 7 or 8 team who can beat each other at any moment in time. But we need a winner tonight ahead of Clash in Paris. But Miz wants that tag.
Both men down. Miz wants in the matchup. So does Angelo Dawkins. What the hell? Oh my God! Get the hell! Stop! Why are you grabbing me?
Get off me. Oh my God. The Wyatt Six. God. Well, they throw Miz for a loop.
And Miz completely distracted by Uncle Howdy and
Just when Mello needed the tag too.
Will missed it. And now there's the double team. The revelation. And the Street Profits will face the Lyon 6 and Clash in Paris. Here are your winners. The Street Profits. Out of his way.
Feel like I've lost the ability to talk with these weirdos near us.
You want to say that a little loud? Again, Miz completely distracted and the Street Profits took advantage. The revelation delivered.
That was right with Mello.
Un, deux, trois.
From the Wyatt Six, who will now go on at Clash in Paris this Sunday to defend the tag championships against tonight's winners, the Street Profits. What a banger that promises to be.
Okay, there we go. Now we got 6 matches for
A couple of months
Clash.
ago, the Lyon 6 have an opportunity to take them back.
Careful what you wish for in this game. Couple of sleepless nights ahead, perhaps, for the Street Profits.
I got to change my pants after those guys get back here.
Smells like it.
What's up? You heard the news?
What news?
Well, I just spoke to Nick Aldis because I won last week. I'm number one contender for my title.
Well then, you're welcome. Because if it weren't for me letting you win last week, then you wouldn't even be in this position.
Girl, cut it. Whatever floats your boat. I mean, you've been walking around here like you're some huge threat. Like I won't snap you into two.
And you can go ahead and keep telling people that at SummerSlam, if it weren't for me and my foot on those ropes, and I wouldn't have won. Because we both know that I still would have pulled out that win. Because last time I heard, I'm the one that's been undefeated in 2025.
Undefeated. That's cute. Now see, I can teach you a thing or two about that. Now when I beat you, all that dies. In this fantasy, that you and I were ever on the same level.
chance. He think he's got a chance. Sammy think he's got a chance. He thinks he's gonna quit. He thinks that he can come on to our show and take my title. Well, it ain't gonna happen. Because once Mike to the throat, boom! Sammy, it's over. 1, 2, 3. And still the United States champion. So,
Tremendous ovation for the #1 contender for the United States Championship. Sami Zayn tries to take the title from Solo Sikoa. Live in our main event next on Friday Night Smackdown.
beating Harvey Lewis not gonna be the one on top. I'm not even focused on him. I'm focused on the championship. Here we go, baby.
Man, why you guys taking liberties?
God don't know what he's doing.
He's defending himself. Get going, man.
WWE LFG. New episode Sunday at 10. Only on A&E. Watch next day on the A&E app.
Ladies and gentlemen, going to be a very informative week on the WWE Podcast Network. Of course, Cody Rhodes hosts his podcast, as does The Undertaker and Michelle McCool, and Stephanie McMahon with What's Your Story? Her guest, the original Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns.
Well, you used to talk a lot of shit to me in the ring.
Only because I knew if I didn't, you'd slap me 15 times in a row.
We were on the same
Run the
page
track,
at first,
and then
of course.
Busted my eardrum too.
Oh, man, I believe it.
Shaq fired that sucker. The doctor's like, oh, yeah.
Well, don't with me.
That's right. Hey, if you're going to hit somebody, hit
I'm
them.
just saying, well, and you guys all taught me that.
Roman Reigns going to be hit very hard, I believe, come Sunday at Clash in Paris. Remember the special start time, 8 local, 2 o'clock on the East Coast, 11 in the morning on the West Coast. Roman Reigns takes on the Oscilla from Seth Rollins' Vision, Big Bronson Reed.
And it's old school versus new school as the John Cena retirement tour rolls into Paris. As he looks to prove that Logan Paul's star is on the wane in WWE. Those two go head to head.
Well, we mentioned Seth Rollins in the Vision, man. He has his hands full come Sunday. It's a fatal 4-way match for the World Heavyweight title. Rollins does not even have to be involved in the decision to lose the gold, like Rollins fucking Uso.
Just saw the Street Profits earn themselves a tag team championship match. Be careful what you wish for. They go 2-on-2 against the Wyatt 6 this Sunday.
Want to talk about a banger with Rusev and Sheamus renew what has been a fierce rivalry in a good old-fashioned Donnybrook match. Anything goes, weapons are legal. Rusev and Sheamus Sunday.
And we have a generational clash as the best of the Divas era, Nikki Bella, takes on the best of the now. The man, Becky Lynch, with the Intercontinental Championship on the line.
Speaking of championships, the United States Championship is on the line right now here on Friday Night Smackdown. Sami Zayn looking to win this title for the very first time in his illustrious career. You know, Wade, Sami Zayn mentioned earlier that he knew he was going against the odds here tonight in this matchup. A Solo Sikoa, of course, flanked by his MFTs. Calls it My Family Tree. Tonga, JC Mateo, Tongaloa.
Solo Sikoa's crew have been embarrassed by Sami Zayn 3 weeks in a row now. Zayn beat Solo in Montreal. 2 weeks ago, they lost in a 6-man tag. And then last week, Zayn was instrumental in costing the MFTs in tag action against the Street Profits. So Solo Sikoa tonight is out for blood.
Well, Wade and I will hop on a train tomorrow and head north to Paris for Clash in Paris. You saw the programming scheduled just a few moments ago. Will be a part of the countdown show that, of course, Clash in Paris underway at 2 o'clock Eastern, 11 o'clock on the West Coast in the States. Solo, who took the United States title from Jacob Fatu.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the United States Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn. And his opponent, accompanied by MFT, from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, he is the United States Champion, Solo Sikoa!
Wade, you mentioned the recent history with Sami Zayn and Solo Sikoa, but let's not forget that it dates back much further than that. It goes back to the original bloodline. Sami Zayn, Solo Sikoa with a long history, and tonight they battle for the prestigious United States Championship. It is a title that has been held by over a dozen Hall of Famers in WWE history, and tonight defended once again in our main event on Friday Night Smackdown.
Outmaneuvering Solo Sikoa in the NFTs is one thing, but sooner or later that luck has to run out. But once again, Sami Zayn heavily outnumbered here this evening with the NFTs prowling the outside of the ring.
Sami's in there in a match against the man who knocked off Jacob Fatu to win the championship, and then, of course, retained the title against Fatu inside a steel cage. Sami Solo for the U.S. title.
All right, they're going to a commercial. I go to a commercial. I will be right back. Just kidding. They're not going to commercial again, just like they did last time. I don't know what's going on with that, but nonetheless, give me a minute. I will be back. I'm gonna leave. I'm just gonna turn off. I'm just gonna turn off my camera. You guys can still hear the audio. I'll be right back.
Sami's got to constantly be looking over his shoulder, and what could happen is Solo Sikoa now hangs Sami up on the top rope.
And that was so easy for Solo to do because in part, as you mentioned, Sami, even if he's not looking at the MFTs, he's thinking about them. He's expecting a cheap shot, and it just opens him up to attacks from Solo Sikoa himself.
And now Solo looking to just punish Sami Zayn, and this is the MO of Solo Sikoa. Just beat your opponent down. Little wasted motion, everything delivered with just a malice. Just like that chop to Zayn.
Amazing how Solo Sikoa controls the pace of the match. It reminds me so much of a man he stood next to for a long time, the great Roman Reigns. Clearly picking up a lot of those skills from Reigns.
That is a great point, Ray, despite the fact that they have their differences toward the end of the bloodline. Solo has learned so much from the original Tribal Chief, who of course is in action Sunday, and Big Bronson Reed of the Vision, clash in Paris.
Solo Sikoa, prior to running the NFTs, prior to running temporarily the bloodline, Solo Sikoa was the street fighting champion of the islands. He was the enforcer. This man is built like a brick wall and is absolutely merciless when he's in control.
A man who just took NXT by storm in his short time there. Goodness. Massive Tonga looking on. Well, for the third time ever, Solo Sikoa and Sami Zayn are going one-on-one tonight. Sami beat Solo earlier in the month, earlier this year. Solo Sikoa knocked off Sami Zayn. This is the rubber match, so to speak, and this is for the United States Championship, and it has been all Solo Sikoa throughout the break.
And thus far, it has to be said, the NFTs prowling the outside of the ring have not got involved. Does feel like a question of when, not if.
Homage to the late great Umaga as he backs up into the corner, covered out to retain, hook the leg kick out by Sami Zayn.
This is always Sami Zayn's biggest problem, his naivety, the fact that he feels he can contest a matchup against these four in such close proximity.
Now, I was doing some research earlier today, Ray, and couldn't believe that this is the first title opportunity of any kind for Sami Zayn since October of last year. Seems like he's always hovering around the championship picture, but just hasn't
Oh, maybe it's not going into the commercials because I'm not actually live. I'm slightly behind. So maybe that's why it's not going into commercials. Maybe that's the key. Just be slightly behind and then I don't have to worry about commercials. I don't know. I mean, no way Sami wins this. Although I would love it to happen, and I think Sami deserves to be a champion. I just don't know if I don't know if Sami wins this tonight.
Sikoa, and now the double team on
JC Mateo, the 1-2 whammy, and now
Somebody gonna where?
Solo by Sikoa for the win to retain.
Where's Jacob?
on planet Earth who did not think that was going to be, including Sami Zayn.
Look at disbelief.
Referee's gonna get knocked out.
Over the fact that
Jacob's gonna come out.
Solo, and now,
Oh, that's Jimmy.
you know that is. Big Jimmy Uso's here.
Oh, wow, it's a 2-on-1 affair on the outside. It's a battle. Big Jim is losing. Thanks for coming, Big Jim.
And a 2-on-1 attack. And
There he is.
they got backup. A Samoan whammy.
Simply could not take Talatonga down.
Driving fight two into the ring post. Nobody home. Face first goes Tonga. Big kick by Fatu. Jimmy Uso involved.
Jacob Fatu is a hurricane of fire.
Blue Thunderbomb on the distraction to win the championship. Kick out by Solo and two.
A millisecond away amidst the chaos from winning the United States Championship.
Yada mean.
Fatu, Roddy Tonga out of the WWE Universe. And Jimmy and the rest of the MFTs fighting as well.
About 4 fights going on.
Jimmy taking everybody out. Meanwhile, the United States Championship match still
Blue. Oh, Haluva. Ah.
scoops out of harm's way to avoid the Haluva kick.
To get his bearings back in a big
Whoa,
wall.
no! Spinning Solo on the announce table by Solo Sikoa.
It ain't over. What are you doing, Solo? Solo, we can't hear you.
Solo Sikoa just decimated Sami Zayn, delivering a spinning solo into the announce table.
Well, I was just about to say, with the NFTs clearing out of here, the advantage swung in favor of the challenger, Sami Zayn. That has been completely negated, and this looks like a walk in the park now for Solo Sikoa.
Count of 7 now for the official. Sami beats the count at 8. Remember, champ's advantage. Sami's got to pin or submit Sikoa to win the title tonight.
Zayn is as gutsy as they come, but he may well have been advised to stay down on that count out and end this beating, because a victory here is looking less
And
than
again, another spinning solo by Sikoa on the announce table in a third. And Sami Zayn is being beat to a pulp.
This referee needs to take a step out of the ring and check on Sami Zayn. That is a broken human being we are counting out here.
Zayn collapsing to the floor. The official now at a
See.
count of 5. Sami Zayn probably will not beat this count back to the ring. Solo Sikoa will take a count out victory. A count of 8 now.
Come on, Sami
Zayn
Zayn.
can't even stand. Count of 9 barely beats the count. Solo Sikoa is now he just realizes Sami beat the count back in the ring.
Well, it was a 9.75 and Sami Zayn's body is
9.75.
he's
Sammy almost missed that.
well, perhaps for not much longer.
He shouldn't have did that extra little fall down at the end.
Solo just teeing off a
Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn.
resilience of Sami Zayn, Wade, but he's in there with a monster.
Oh, that is absolutely true. What makes Solo Sikoa so dangerous is a long list of things, but one of them is savage thuggery. And we've seen that over the past 2 minutes.
But Sami Zayn fighting back. Zayn and Solo Sikoa battling for the United States Championship high above the ring here tonight in Lyon, France.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start having like
Now tries to fight back in.
like
Defenseless for a number of minutes now. And now Solo and Sami on his shoulders.
I mean, it's literally like maybe 10 seconds difference, and I miss commercials. So that's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm just gonna I'm gonna pause it and be delayed like 30 seconds or so, and then see how many commercials I don't have to sit through.
Resiliency of Solo Sikoa keeps him alive in this match after all the brutality that's been thrown at Zayn over the past couple of minutes.
Wait, just when you think Sammy's out of the fight, and it's over, and he has no chance, he somehow digs down deep and is able to fight back in it, and could be closing in on the United States title victory.
Wasn't born with the quick gene, and now zooming in on trying to put away Sikoa, but took a beat too long.
Now Sammy lifted up and
Oh, Samoan drop.
Sikoa. That'll thwart the rally here.
Well, look how quickly Solo Sikoa's moving.
250-pound man to the top rope. Cross splash to Sami Zayn. Zayn is still in it somehow.
You can always tell what they're gonna do, because you'll see the wrestler's eyes open, looking at the ref, watching his hand come down.
Nature of Zayn allows him to live on here.
And now Solo, he's setting up for the Samoan spike. He hits this. Sami Zayn can just get caught in the back. Look at the
He's not gonna hit it.
Sikoa, Samoan
Told ya.
spike. Sami does something. He rolls up Sikoa now. Chance for the title. Kick out at 2 on the champ.
Still too much time left.
Sammy, can he
Exploder.
Explorer suplex from Sammy?
Saw Solo Sikoa desperately trying to block that exploder. There's so much heart, so much drive, and so much support.
Sammy with
Super kick.
From Sikoa. Expert timing from Solo.
Sammy cuts underneath.
Haluva out of nowhere.
Oh, God.
A second Haluva kick. And new United States champion, Sami Zayn. I was wrong. I thought for sure. I thought for sure that Sammy wasn't gonna win. Well, they've officially got us. Sammy's officially got a championship now. That's awesome. There's still 5 minutes to go, but
Sammy finally pulls it off.
Now, this match should have been over about 5 or 6 times for Sami Zayn, but he simply has an inability to know when he's beaten. And that was the second Haluva kick that won the goal for Sami Zayn against all the odds. No mountain.
now is Karrion Kross gonna come out?
And Lyon is loving what they just saw.
Whoa, Trips, y'all shutting it off early?
United States champion.
That would have been the perfect time to have. That would have been the perfect time to have Karrion Kross come back and show that it was all a work, that he had not really left. So, all right, well, that's the end of SmackDown. What did you guys think? I'm happy Sami Zayn won. I'm surprised that Mello and Miz didn't win, although, I mean, I see why they, got distracted by the Wyatt Six, or Miz got distracted by the Wyatt Six, and now Miz is going to blame Mello because Mello was lost. Miz won every time they wrestled before, and Mello lost the match for him, so even though it was Miz's fault, because Miz was distracted, not paying attention whenever Mello went for the tag. I'm glad Alexa Bliss. I mean, again, that was a match that either way it went, I would have been happy because I like both Chelsea Green and I like Alexa Bliss. Michin, that was pretty cool that Michin won in like a fucking 10 seconds. Michin had that thing won. So that was pretty cool. I feel like I'm forgetting some other match. But I don't know. But anyways, that's it for SmackDown. I need to go and get some lunch, and we will see you guys on Sunday for Clash in Paris. So looks like we've got a 6th match that's actually been booked now. So let's actually go in here and see if it's been officially updated, at least on Wikipedia. I mean, I'm sure they haven't. Yeah, now it's on there. So we've got the Wyatt Six versus the Street Profits for tag team. We've got Becky Lynch and Nikki Bella. All right, so since we have that, I'll spend a couple minutes and we'll talk about that, since I've gone through all the other predictions and matches. I really was expecting them to put a Randy versus Drew match for it, but I mean, obviously, unless they decide to throw one in there, based off of actions on Sunday, we'll see. But considering the fact I thought Miz and Mello were gonna win against Street Profits, I kind of think that. I don't think the Wyatt Six is going to drop the belts. I think the Wyatt Six is going to hold on to it. I hope so. I'm a huge fan of the Wyatt Six. I'm a huge Bray Wyatt fan. R.I.P. I like that whole concept, and it's a shame that Wyndham's not with us anymore to continue his character. I'm glad to see that they're having Taylor do very, very similar. I mean, again, he's looking more and more like his brother every show. So that's pretty good. I mean, I hope the Wyatt Six holds on to it. But at the same time, I mean, if you're having, like, you've got the Wyatt Six, but you really only have 2 guys that are really doing anything, and that's, Loomis and Gacy. I haven't really seen much out of Rowan. I haven't really seen much out of Bo or Taylor, or whatever you want to call him. And I haven't really seen, Nikki Cross. I don't think she's really been anything, but, we'll see. It'd be interesting to see what happens with that one. But I do think, my prediction is the Wyatt Six wins and retains. So just to recap for my predictions, locking them in. I'm locking in my predictions based now on having had SmackDown completed, and there's no other WWE events prior to Sunday morning, although technically it'd be Sunday night over in Paris. I'm predicting that the Wyatt Six is going to retain their tag team championship. I'm predicting that Nikki Bella wins the Intercontinental Championship from Becky Lynch, although that one can go either way. That's a coin toss. I mean, that's literally... It just depends on what WWE wants to do with either one of those characters going forward. Roman Reigns wins. I think Bronson Reed's going to... definitely put a hurt on Roman, and either Roman wins by DQ with the introduction of the 4th member of the Paw Patrol, like I like to call them, or the Vision, because he is a visionary, he is a revolutionary, he is Seth freaking Rollins. No, I think that I do think Roman wins, whether it's DQ or he gets a clean victory over Bronson, and then the new member of the Paw Patrol comes. again, I think that's when they're going to introduce the last member. I think Sheamus wins over Rusev, and then they end up tagging back up, and then maybe they'll go after, the tag team championship. I mean, that may have to move to Raw in order to go after that tag team title. I think Rusev is. I don't know if they're Raw people or if they're not. I mean, I think they're SmackDown, but actually, let's see. No, they both are Raw. So yeah, so Rusev and Sheamus, they'll tag up. I think after Sheamus beats Rusev, I think they'll tag up and then become a tag team. John Cena. I mean, obviously that's going to be the main event, and even though it's not the World Heavyweight title, it's going to be the main event, I'm sure. I think John Cena wins. I think John Cena does not put over Paul for this one. I will be sadly disappointed if they do put over Logan Paul over John Cena, but I do think it's going to be a Cena win. And although I want Punk to win back the belt, either that or I'd like to see LA Knight actually walk away with the World Heavyweight Championship. Unfortunately, I don't see it being Jey Uso, but I realistically think Seth has not had the belt long enough for them for this run. And we all know that, Seth is Paul's boy, for not Paul Heyman, but he is Paul Levesque's boy, Triple H's boy. So I foresee Rollins winning that, unfortunately. I will be highly, highly surprised, but extremely happy if Punk wins, and especially if he pins Rollins and takes the belt back. Because then Rollins doesn't have, he has a rematch, probably has a rematch clause, but ultimately Rollins doesn't have any money in the bank left to take it back from CM Punk, and I think that's what's going to end up happening whenever it does happen. I think Punk takes it, and then Rollins is left with just having his rematch. But I don't think that's going to happen at Clash in Paris. I may be I may be wrong, and obviously, but these are my predictions for Sunday. So just to recap again, I'm saying the Wyatt Six over the Street Profits, Nikki Bella over Becky Lynch, Roman Reigns over Bronson Reed, Sheamus over Rusev, John Cena over Logan Paul, and Seth Rollins over Punk, Uso, and Knight. Again, those are my predictions. How I want the matches to go, same thing. Wyatt 6. I want Nikki Bella to win. I want Roman to win. Sheamus and Rusev, I could probably, that's probably the least one I care about, I guess. I'm glad Rusev is back. I like Rusev. I like Rusev before he left and became Miro for the other companies. But I think if I have to pick one, if I really have to pick one of who I want to win, I think I want Sheamus to win, so then they can put them back together as the League of Nations or whatever. Cena better win over Paul. I can't stand Logan Paul. I don't care if Logan Paul was wrestling a freaking couch cushion. I'd want the couch cushion to win over Logan Paul. But I want Cena to win. I hope Cena does win, and then I want CM Punk to win the World Heavyweight Championship, but I don't think that's going to happen. But those are my wants, and those are my predictions. So, anyways, everybody have a good night, and to all the people in the U.S., have fun watching SmackDown later on tonight, because it didn't air live. It comes on USA at 8 Eastern tonight, but in the meantime, until Sunday, peace.